Good morning, dear students. So today in 12th standard, we are going with invitation, and today we will discuss formal reply or response. Dear students, formal replies usually very short. First thing, it is short and it's brief and of course to the point. Okay, and generally in Indian culture, we people, whenever we get any kind of invitation, we never reply. Actually, it is not in our trend, you can say simply. But if I talk about this public school English language learning, that is must in our syllabus. And I talk about this one quality. Now we talk about the quality of reply. It must be very pleasant, whether it is of accepting the invitation or decline the invitation. Decline means refusement. For example, due to some reason you are unable to go, so that is declining. Otherwise, it's accepting of the invitation. Formal replies demand a formal language and treatment, formal approach to the content of the invitation. Okay, and there is no, you can say, point for unnecessary details or matter in this particular formal reply. So let's talk about main characteristics of okay characteristics of a formal reply. The very first one, acknowledge the invitation. First of all, you should acknowledge the invitation. Second one is that express thank in third person. As we are supposed to write only in third person, so express your thanks. Express your thanks. Fine. As we are bound to use only third person. Okay, then mention the reason of coming or the date. Mention acceptance or regret. If you are coming, it's good. If you are not coming, then anyhow you should show, I should say, you should show regret. Then if you are not coming, then specify your reason. Specify your reason. Okay, then be brief, as I told you earlier, or to the point on the content of formal reply. Next, be bound to 50 words. Got my point? So these are the things, and of course a box. Okay, these are the points that we should have in our mind while writing any kind of a reply, whether it is of acceptance or regret or refusal, or you can say declining of the invitation. I just show you two examples right now. Just see. Draft a formal reply accepting an invitation to be present on the occasion of the wedding of Ankush, son of Mr. and Mrs. Sankar of 24 Green Park Road, Kanpur. You are Vikram, Gaurav Raja ki Mandi, Agra. So this is the content, means the function is wedding, and these are the two sender, receiver. Okay, we need to write a formal reply. So just see, Mr. and Mrs. Vikram Gaur thanks. Okay, so on the behalf of Vikram Gaur, you need to write. So Mr. and Mrs. Vikram Gaur thank Mr. and Mrs. Shankar for inviting them. So now the function is going to be held at Mr. and Mrs. Shankar for inviting them on the occasion of the wedding of their son. Fine. Marriage of Ankush at 24. Address is 24 Green Park Road, Kanpur, on this date, and assure them. Here, dear children, assures means they will be coming to attend the function. Assure them that they will be present on the occasion to wish the newlyweds, weds means couple, a very happy married life. Okay, Mr. and Mrs. Gaur again will reach Kanpur by the Agra Express, which leaves Agra at 8 a.m. Fine. So this is the content. Approximately 50 words are there, and there is no particular format. Okay. So reply most commonly in class 12th in final examination. Reply comes even, but not sure, but most commonly it comes. And here two things are there: Vikram Kaur and this the date. No need to mention, no need to write this date, only your signature are sufficient. Okay, so your signature is sufficient. So this is one type of in which approximately 50 words are there. Now let's see one example of refusal also. Just have a look on this. You are Professor N. Datta, a famous historian from Kurukshetra University. You have the honor of being invited as a chief guest at a public place or public function. However, due to sudden illness, you are unable to attend the same. Dear children, the reason is illness. So you have to specify the reason in refusal. Okay, draft a suitable reply in about 50 words. So this is one thing. Now Professor Andatta expresses his thanks to the secretary and member of the citizens forum for their kind invitation to act as the chief guest. So Andatta got invitation to become a chief guest, okay, as their public function to celebrate Martyrs Day. He regrets. Now he specifies the reason. He regrets to his inability to attend the function due to his sudden illness. Got it? So you need to specify the reason like Mr. Andatta has done this morning, which has confirmed him to be bad. Okay, so reason has been given. So lastly, the inconvenience and embarrassment is regretted. Got my point? So here he feels some kind of inconvenience and regret. And lastly, Andatta. No need to specify your date here. So in the box thereafter. So these are two types. Now let's have one more look on other acceptance and regret of formal type. Just have a look. In this acceptance, what Mr. Vishal thanks Mr. and Mrs. N.K. Kohli for the invitation of the marriage of their daughter Ruchika on this date, at this time, at this hotel, and has great pleasure in accepting it. In very short form, it is given. Now let's next one for regret. Mr. Vishal thanks Mr. and Mrs. N.K. the same one. Okay. Here in this invitation, the receiver has accepted the invitation, and in this one, due to some reasons, he is unable to come. Let's have a look. Mr. Vishal thanks Mr. and Mrs. N.K. Kohli for their invitation of the marriage of their daughter Ruchika on this date and this year at this time at hotel Vikram, but regret his inability due to unavoidable circumstances. The reason has been given: unavoidable circumstances. He wishes Ruchika a happy married life. Okay, so these are the two types of replies in formal category. One is for acceptance and second is for regret. Okay, dear students, the informal categories and their replies we will discuss in next video. Till then, do practice and take care. Thank you.